Can say is that hey, found one party hour by say papa no bon say man. And me say oh can say party for you be. By say we need NDC for party. And baba won say man. I say o man pay mama. Just papa buy you who say nyama wo ye die no kwan ya menu. You can say mark na. Pe party no mo but over man 95 and 100%. What? Can say what? Adia. Chrese for years boss different man paying for years boss now they say papa who what them was wrong like Ejisu Ejesa ibeshemu ha Ejisu.
Yo, Abusia mama wakwa by Dino ya Dr. Ren, D sexy D Ren, sana Ghana for a different. Unsubscribe to my YouTube channel now, but when you not subscribe to the YouTube channel, yeah, Dr. Ren TV. Sanso, and I won't follow me or TikTok. Follow me, Dr. Ren TV on TikTok. Oba Power Tap. And come on, I me person me know the as usual. When him say me nya bejina ha, enye nipa ho asem. About personal in seven mebeka on my no ho asem. Cause politics na si chire wotwi mu ye on mind your asem. To mind your asem na meba beka. I know some of me from Wednesday mentimi amfa any political show bi ambremo. Thursday so mentimi anane ejebo 1st May 2026 nyame ada Roma boso me fufura baba beto ye. Otim kwemu a de make cho ne se twedi amponyankopon na ode wo ho to no so de wo hwehwe bia no onsan kan a emo abemumbu onsa beka bosom efufuru imo ka se amen. Some are Ghana for we are very spiritual and anyway, most importantly, take good care of your health and who in here. Now, let me tell you something. And then come on, baby, the beshe Wontumi. So beko jail, so unko jail. And who asem ye bedi. NPP Ejisu MP Osun Mama. Edi asem na atono ntia NPP Ejisu MP Esu. And also ye debetwa ebedi ho nkomo. Afen so ye behwe eye ECG e ho sensem. The conversation dia na Dr. Ren woka ho, e kafa ho. Dia na yenkan ye eye Dr. Ren, a person who did 2 Ghana for any. Because conversation we are having it. But then conversation the way you're having no. Sana you're having one. Nah. Mechere madwene ewo ho. Mami bi ana lady bi. Mo amunim no. Or joining new force. Or your brony fita. Or free Belgium. Me amadamfo. Or the assembly aba betuja. Asem no ama Ghana for kasafa. But Dr. Ren die na minim dada because behind the scenes, ye din komo bebre. And also me the betuja. And is here busia send ye a yawo captain make a no. Fasten your seatbelt and buckle up. We are ready to take off. A political god. Me amini. Numero uno. Insio ba your boarding. O time a woo. Me ana meto ansana medi. Untimi nyehwe so. Oti ase. Enzima kotokodishia me pa. Asamanga mabusia na mebo. Oyokwa abusia konkron. Eno so na metuemu. Enti me kasade a. Na ne me ame wofa. Ene di ade wo eye asantimem. Abrante no wedwa. Ni wuafu. Chale. Kawakuma tuyem. Yebedi nkomo. Oti ase. Quick roll call, maminya roll call. Painful am wa nyina mo hwe me nyina maminya quick roll call na me hwe wo mo a omo hwe me ewo eye apono no so message wa YouTube for let me hear you, let me see you, let me say something. I mean acknowledge my presence. Nana was in all the way in the US. Nana what nene stand firm and so Hassan wa say Fred wa say Alice wa say James wa say yes, of course, but more than repost and also power tap. Hey, over 94 am hwe mo TikTok already. Mon power tap. Or see, your outfit is beautiful and your hair is superb. Yeah, but yeah, na me tuma me de. Yeah, Ghana for. Yeah, beje jo so ya wie so na ya say kuru. Yeah, be time wa koso say wie no ya say ja wo no babo from say bam. Yeah, we say wo na wo hye wo no. Ghana. Me ni wo mo me amenu ya no. Anyway, thanks for yeah, I mean, say eja well aja obo mabaso na eja wo se me ho atade a me hyɛ efe na me trinwi nso yɛ ofe ye trinwi we ya maba wo me hu me ane bobofu ni o ba wo me oni trinwi o ko ken wo we ye asem kra ni ye anyway over 100 am hwɛ me wo ye TikTok mesem a less than a year 5 minutes mombo modi power tap mame na afei so subscribe to the YouTube channel Dr. Ren TV na yenko ye name obebusa say Dr. Ren na wo sha ase de na wo de wonwom bi na sha ase o na enne no yente nwom no okay yebekọ akotie nwom no yebekọ akotie nwom no yenko kawo bi awo ta kuma bo ya magana ya kuma bo magana wada ta bo ya magana Ghana sada ba mi aga kuma bo ya magana wada kuma bo ya magana wada ta bo ya magana Ghana sada ba mi aga kuma Ghana wa magana Ghana wa ya no Ghana le sani wa wa kuma Ghana wa magana Ghana wa ya no Ghana le sani wa ya do she Ghana be wa politician Power tap, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Power tap and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, we feel energy. Bosume fufro na ewo mu no happy new month. Happy May Day. Let me say to yenuanom all workers wɔn Ghana and abroad wɔn bɔ wɔn mmɔden de sika kɔ sɛ ɛnɛ May Day yankasa yawoda adwumaden ne yabɔ the farmers the miners the politicians both politicians wɔn yɛ akorɔmfoɔ both politicians some ye papa why asem we cry dey asem cry dey me send felicitations ama friend is saying ye nuanom workers ahwede bibi amede asem America anyway to all workers both home and abroad ayiko money adwuma pa ye de abo my Ghana na mo me wasem bi ka yes me wasem bi ka I think say the president of our republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Papa Tiemiye, with all respect to you, aketua etua Ghanaian workers, enyakra. I know say obey what to aketuem, but enye still. Oh yes. A year offer the minimum wage a Ghanaian no receive wa. E kan wo bintina. Foreigners wo krom no a o ma biebie nwuma no o mu ntimi ntua o man Ghana workers kai nti be ya mesre ntimi ntina enne modern Ghana 2026 not the minimum wage of a Ghanaian 8 good hours ebusia and 200 Ghana cedis minimum wage is very, very bad. 8 hours. Send the pabekwa kwa ya juma. Na the minimum wage for 8 hours ni less than 30 cedis. The whole day. Oh, come on. Come on. This is like slavery. Obronimpo anya yesa. Obronimpo a obe fire nkwasun wanya yesa. So I think say we can do better for our people. and you know I stand for the people. Wedra, sana betie, me kanokre. Me kanokre, me kasanso amahama utie. Obebusa se maame fefefe ya woda mechi, ye friend is saying. Ni din ede, Mrs. Zita Saba Benson. Osunyo. Osu Kinkanwe. Hello? Jail Kinkanwe. Anyway. Eje Osu. But she is Ghana's ambassador to the United Kingdom. I mean the Ghana High Commissioner. Oboy Jumapa. In fact, even NPP for Edia dance say ye mame Zita Saba Benson, Mrs. Oboy Juma. And then come ekoso adie kese bi a enche ebesi wo UK. And intimame fan to Ghana fo nyina enim. And ten wa. Edwumedie kese a eba so ene se Iya papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama BPM ewo UK kurum ha. Na obebusa se da ben na ye papa John Mahama beba. In fact, wo hwe machia a flyer na da wono ekiro se on the 1st to 2nd of June 2026. His Excellency John Mahama will be in the United Kingdom. Oh yes. Abade Ghana UK Investment Summit. Inti ye ba be din komo. Ato adwene. Ahwe kwanya ebetimi akọ ede esika ya ho odin ye nimu die ye nyansa invest wo Ghana. Inti papa se oba no ne Ghana fo nyina tie me enye NDC fo. Enye CPP fo nko ha, enye NPP fo nko ha. Ghana fo nyina atonsa afre. Na mmom no opese wo babia, bomodi ana register wo Eventbrite. Oko eventbrite.com mo UK de munim. E oda ho register na bomodinia na yenhia. E wo Whitehall, London, SW Southwest 1A 2BX. Near His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yembomuni yenhia. Na yentwetwe komo. Yenentem. Nako register. Uko Eventbrite. All the information. When you say me ba me ye papa Ghana. Into anything about Ghana's progress. Me bon the rule. Free of charge. Ay, Dr. Reda Adjunio. Yay. Me amini ozu amount for time. Ye mi ni kapre mpuni, ne menya kapre. Hey, ene me to private jet say Ibrahim Muhammad. Ene amount for Tibeti o. Amount for Tibeti. I say wo. Osi, please, your episode is not enjoyable now, especially your episode on Madame Dr. Mary Abbuisi. Anye ni nyina na bema wa ebeye ode. Enye aduane bia na o ma me ye na ofie ebeye wa kono. What you say? Tiasa o tiasa. Ankwa ma wo de anya wo de. What you say? And I'm not here say me ba be ye fanfuli na mehwem kofu. Yes, adwuma we mintimi nye. I've been in the game for many years. What you say? I will not say a game. I've been in this business for years. Until I don't look uche face. Wrong is wrong. What you say? Untimi enkanchre osofo ananya se oyo osofo se twen na obehu de me de be yo. Yes, it's a threat. If you support Dr. Mary Abbuisi, it means that we support people who are threatening for. No, I don't stand on that, Debbie. And to say, where was a year Apostle Nyamiche when the Kufuor was in power? Apostle Nyamiche advocated against Galamsey under a Kufuor. He was even more vociferous under a Kufuor than John Mahama's Abai. I speak the truth. The truth set me free. Maybe Dr. Abbuisi is your godmother or your friend or your auntie. No, the truth must be spoken. What you say? What is wrong is wrong. What you say? Not because we are NDC ninti. Enya, we say yenka say here. No, I don't do that on my platform. What you say? It mesrewa. Mesrewa. Enjoy the program, but be able to, take a criticism. What you say? Sanity. Anyway, yenko. Hey, Ebusia, Bomadiana share video no yenko. Say, but you regret one. Or say, Chris Atta, or say, Chris Atta, or say, but you regret one in your life by supporting national criminals people. That is life for you. We learn from our mistakes. What you say? Okay, that is life. Okay, what is the use of the mind if it cannot be changed? It is only a fool. And when him say, oh yeah, the bonnet near to for no one. What you say? So I always say, what is the use of the mind if it cannot be changed? You know? Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, yanko yenim na yemfa enkomono. We say try to read through church, but yesterday it's okay. So, today's topic we have moved on. Let's move on. She has apologized. Onye boni anko mesre boni fache. Apacho. Let's move on. Okay, let's sleeping dogs lie. What you say? Don't be so quick to things. What you say? We nipa ubi pachowa. Now what check? Now they are twice. No, you call your name. Yeah, oh my Ghana. Yeah, chichiri crew. We want to build Ghana. All right. Anyway, young queen, yemfa we shim kakra. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana Airways. Oh yes, Ghana Airways. What is happening? What is going on? What is the conversation? I can boldly say, Eye o my Ghana. Mene wo ka say. The mene wo can say, enche o my Ghana. Ibenya yen Ghana Airways. Oh yes. A nation like Ghana, almost 70 years. You need international airlines. Ghana for there. But I buy way by was so resetting. It resetting no ade baako a aban na ni di akire kese pa. Say one obey big push. Ya kwan asay o my Ghana obesiesie ya kwan. Na afenso watwa ekwan foforo de ama o my Ghana na o my Ghana kwan akọ Enya no nko a. O say Ghana Airways no aye nibie no amebunu ne maba wa bu afu a omudi amampanyimfo atem no. His Excellency John Mahama say ono wate entity a wate ne de ene se de no beye. O say o tu hu anamon kese pa. Itimamenko kenkan story no mfa maw netie bi. O say His Excellency Victor Smith ne mfonyi na da ho no me no kase oye Ghana fo nyina ambassador onu na wogina ya nemu ewo United States of America. Ambassadors no mo boy adwuma pa omo boy adwuma yen kanfo I see Victor Smith engages Boeing on the rebirth of Ghana Airways, Seattle, Washington. Ghana's ambassador to the United States of America, His Excellency Victor Emmanuel Smith, has held high-level discussions with executives of the Boeing Aircraft Manufacturing Company in Seattle, Washington, as part of efforts to explore strategic partnership towards the revival of Ghana's national carrier. Hey, His Excellency John Mahama, we team is solid. We team no show pension. This is what we want. This is the news I person yet. Less than a year and a half already. Osha Ejuma said that last year September. Osha Ejuma said 1 year Maya as an ambassador. Osha Ejuma said as Ghana's High Commissioner to USA 1 year nyambai. September and ubenya 1 year. I think September October and ubenya 1 year. But already, omni Boeing manufacturing company omni ye aeroplane akese atnasi executive meeting na womu din komo to find ways and means ye benya ye aircraft Ghana International Airlines. Hey, I know you cannot wait. Myself, I can also not wait. Hey, oh wow. And China Ghana Vice President ko PM or Spain. And one Ghana ambassador out no Spain. Munyina munimino. Aya Mrs. Bafo. Or an actress. Those days wetting din Kasim Senari. And China Vice President ko PM or Spain. And commodity DMwa a 6 Spain Hennessy or grante a year amnesty. Edi ama womo amote Spain na omunin krata a year a tuntum for. Hey! Look, there are some people when they ombetna kunyano soa, there are more blessings. And they won't call for was so metna soa. Man for the dear who see a penny. Nyamna maker Bible no deka. Or says when the righteous is governing a nation, the nation rejoices. But when the wicked people are in high authority and in power, the nation mourns and groans and gnashes their teeth. I mean, to us, I mean, kind. And common, I mean, sacra-free USA, no, men kind channel. Way news way uhuye ukomi page on Facebook media to say pumping say kutu say bam enedao me to us working can say Ghana's ambassador to the United States of America Emmanuel Smith, okay, me repeating, has held a high-level discussions with the executives of Boeing Aircraft Manufacturing Company in Seattle, Washington, as part of efforts to explore strategic partnership towards the revival of Ghana's national carrier. The engagement formed part of the ambassador's continuing drive to deepen economic and commercial cooperation between Ghana and leading American industries, while positioning Ghana as a competitive aviation and transportation hub within West Africa. I mention pictures nibi. Senia obetiasi. Emna omudin komo no wo mokeka nsem no wo kyerɛkyerɛ no wo kyerɛ sɛ hwɛ mo establish bi ne partner mo a mo benya sika yesu benya sika because yankasa na ekro no we are at the center of the world Wote ase nti ebeboa madwuma no kyese wotimi hu se Victor Smith Ochakues Yobe passionately. Obi boy adwuma sa na mani agye. I like people who work. I want the results eba. Tiemiye. Yehwe. O say. During the meeting, Ambassador Victor Smith underscored the importance of a strong and efficient national airlines in supporting Ghana's trade, tourism, investment, and connectivity ambitions under the country's broader economic transformation agenda. Hey, the resetting agenda, transforming lives, bringing jobs to the people, making Ghanaians work, earn a living, no matter happy. This is the good news. NPP for person met it. Because 8 years of NPP, Omentimi Anfa International Airline Biamba. Into a bomb pie say John Mahama should fail. Omo bomb pie. Say John Mahama fail. NPP for them. Omo dia sa no mutio. We dia bemoni show omo nsa. No ma ye ne troka say nkruma. No ma ye ne basa. NPP for them. This is the good news. But NPP form pet. NPP for penocrano. Oh, boy in for there. Womoton airplanes. Ambassador koye excursion. Why excursion? Why excursion? Why excursion? Anna foul be. Missy NPP for the omo pa de power. O many chi se obi ekwa akwohwe bibi papa no de bibi pa baba. O many chi ekwanya ye be fa so a benya Ghana International Airlines. Ebe boa o man. NPP mpesa. Missy NPP abayifo bia hansin wo omo NPP mo nya abayifo mo ye be less than 10%. Oh, and I'll call for excursion. Also call her excursion, Nibi. NPP 8 years, yeah, who is some excursion? Yeah, who is some of them excursion? Excursion, or Muko and Yanya Trasse, and a woman in paying for din como. I mean, trying command so. A time for low battery. I see. During the meeting, Ambassador Smith underscored the importance of a strong and efficient national airline in supporting Ghana's trade, tourism, investment, connectivity, ambitions under the country's broader economic transformation agenda. TBA. See, we would appreciate a partnership with Boeing in securing appropriate equipment to ensure that the rebirth of a national carrier does not elude us. Tieniye. Ose, yenko sankomo we ose. The Boeing team welcomed the engagement and expressed optimism about the future prospects of Ghana's aviation sector. Senior manager Rachel Peterson noted that Boeing sees a significant opportunity within the Ghanaian aviation market. And I quote, I say, we believe the Ghanaian aviation market has a tremendous potential to serve as an engine of economic growth, and we appreciated the opportunity to share how Boeing could support the development of a national carrier. This is Boeing for Nekano. Mo amu NPP for no amu school na mo pa disnya. ne yɛ kenkan kyerɛ mo so a mo deɛ ɔtan ɛne ebnibre ɛne sɛbio mo mpɛ sɛ man Ghana ne bɛtu mpɔn na hyɛ mo akoma mu ma no montie Bowen for na ɛka amemfa picture ne kora ntoa na mo hu broni na wɔdi nkɔmɔ Bowen for obi a wakɔ excursion ɛne yɛ man hamper montie Bowen for sɛ yɛgye tum say Ghana aviation market has a tremendous potential. I just say omo a potential betimi I expand the aviation sector no. I didn't faso de kese papa ebebre o man Ghana ene wo. Timamenkan. We believe the Ghanaian aviation market has a tremendous potential to serve as engine of economic growth. And we appreciated the opportunity to share how Boeing could support, and we appreciated how Boeing could support the development of a national carrier. We look forward to continuing the conversation we had, she said. Rachel, as somebody told you. NPP form pese good news no epepa ninya international airlines so omo mpew se twedi amponyankopon ka yehui enkunim die ne beba adenye nipa ne top plane ami busa enye nipa ne to aeroplane se nkro bi kura tumi to aeroplane na Ghana ye kodi 70 entumi to aeroplane NPP for de se enye wo mo ha o meka cho so mu ntumi nto enso ye omo de o meka cho so omo de o metimi ato omo adwene no tiemie yento aso Also, the discussion also explored possible areas of collaboration between fleet air acquisition, technical support, aviation training, maintenance air partnership, and broader capacity development within Ghanaian aviation ecosystem. Also, the ambassador reaffirms Ghana's commitment to building strong partnership with global industry leaders capable of contributing meaningfully to the country's modernization and infrastructure aspirations. The visit to Boeing forms part of a broader series of engagement by the Embassy of Ghana in Washington, D.C., aimed at attracting investment, strengthening strategic partnership, and promoting Ghana's long-term economic and transformation agenda. We, Unimadebia, ya woman, MPP for Momotai, MPP, Chino, Omusubandi, and menu be this uncommon. What I say, and a memo who MPP 40. And you will love this conversation. I promise you. You will enjoy this conversation. And I remember MPP for. You see, when they are not part of anything that they progress, beba or mind anymore, they belittle the efforts, they water down the efforts, and then they will poo-poo, they will do everything. Oh, and yeah. That is what they said under Kwame Nkrumah. Why are we gaining independence? We can't take care of ourselves. That is MPP for you. Even when we were going to vote for a republic, see a benya or my Ghana, a beji a farm would near ye and we free colonialism, MPP for said happy. And today they are the people that wants Ghanaians to vote for them when they did not contribute the nation Ghana. Say you forming Ghana to have a Ghana country. No one can. They boycotted, fought against. And today, these are the people who wants to lead the nation. It's a shame. It's a shame. The NPP party. But you come, you do it's not the good news way and the mouth. What you say? But Modiana follow me with your TikTok, Samsung, YouTube, and so Modiana. Oh, Modiana on Power Tap or TikTok. Your numbers, no, we are not doing so much, so well. What you say? Our TikTok. Eshashe ne yeko. Montro good life. I'm say man for about omo report page no. So yenko the next conversation. And then komo wa. And komo ne wo ne doso. Komo ne doso pa but ebedi ni nyina. Oti ase ye wo mere ebedi ni nyina. All right, ma memfa ECG nkomo no mra. Me ne obedi nkomo bi. Energy me dance. Me ne obedi nkomo bi. Nkomo we hia me pa. And it me pese ye de adwene ko nkomo no a me ne wo ba bi. Efa ECG ho. Ladies and gentlemen, ECG nkomo no a ye di no. Me hunu se nkomo no ye di ko baby. But I think se nkomo no a ye di ko baby no. Kenya bone. Otimase, Kenya bone. Na mo me wiase no ye dum pempenso bi a ese ye nneoma bi different a ebeboa ye nyina o man Ghana for woti ase ebeboa Ghana ama Ghana etumpo edi na me pese ye di sa nkomo we a me susu se ma adwene mu no ebeboa o man Ghana na etumpo enti we no solution based iti timase se me prophecy solution ewa ha ekwan ebefa so a ebeboa na ECG nsensem no eto obetwa na ebi nsi biem ena me ba beka ewa isi o my Ghana na ye team no ye wo local government minister meboa say o local government minister wo kroni it is ye wo local government minister a wo kroni mu dia den na say ye ton nsase a Ministry of Lands, Natural Resources, Ministry of Lands, any Ministry of Local Government, yen get to involved. Tiemiye, then ye ton asase or he be say or ton asase, and then yen get involved the Ministry of Lands, any local government. Tiemiye, Dumsor solution no. Enye ne se de bia chinchine atwan ne akofa yakoto new transformers ne de aba ba guo na yesi transformers na yato no eno ene de ba boa edi entra edi entine yesesa transformers edi entine tanya sa issues no me pese me bie wani ewo ade ketua bi ebi awokra no on share ne nso ade ni you see ohini bia ton asase a ade aga na yenye ene se ohini ton asase ma wa na abusua ton ma asase ma wa enye service plot enti abusua no omo nhwe se nkanea ebekọ ho omo nhwe se baabi a wo kọ ho no nsuo wo ho because abusua no na wa asase no abusuano so the custodians of the land no dodo na ni sika wo nsase no be na into a service plot ye ka service plot a say ya twe nsuo akọ electricity wo ho na sabio ya sa the telephones amenities e wo ho dada ntia na wo to asase no a eno ane say wasi wudan so you will benefit from all these friend is saying amenities na wo ho no nsuo electricity enya afi na wo bekwa akoto asase na wo na wo akotwe pole odi wo ECG ne akotwe pole ye nya ne saa wa abrochire ekura anibie wo ho no ye nya ne saa otimase ye tie nie we need to move away from say ye ma enkofo to asase directly from ahemfo landowners local government enim ho hwe Ministry of Lands enim ho hwe tiemiye yentie de make an you de tie ne se me na me wo masase na ye abusua sase na me ton ama wo a se ton a me ton ma wo se me ma Ministry of Lands any Ministry of Local Government ya where say asase a ye ton de ama wi ansane ebe ma obebro no a ebe ton asase na ma wo no unso wo a friend say akwanya se sika no a wo de tua for lands no Ebi bɛkɔ for a local government. Any ministry of lands, I want me SCSC asase no. Abomodi aboa na wenya a service plotter. O ansa na bɛhyɛ aseɛ sɛ ubesi wo japade bi ɛwɔ asase ne so no. Ubesi wo dan bi wɔ asase ne so no. Na ebia na insuo o telephone lines wo a friend say electricity ni nyinaa should be provided. Into wo si wo dan no a Ministry of Local Government nim how many bedrooms are ubesi? Say a story building. Say ye be a friend is saying self-contained be omunim dan dodo no into omunim capacity dodo abe use for electricity. But on my Ghana no. Ye tonton sasene man nkofo into be hunu say brono bi te say kasoa. Be the example. Those days na kaswa sas na man for on top because if you say any enkran emben ewa ana abusuafo ko bi started so omotonton omon sase at that time omo started so omotonton sase no na sanka abusuako no omotonton sase no na esen komutumi bomode ananka sase na wo ton no omo de sase no e de ma eye ministry of lands any ministry of eye local government na omo ka cha aban ne say asase we eye so and so way and now so and so family and so and so family ye pese ye tonton ye nsase we for eye ebia development ebia pese sisi dan wo so amafo betumi abeto no masi dan wo so enti mu aye government amu local government no amu ye lands no asase no ye pese ye ton na emu ye ton de amamo ye ton de amamo in a way say mu betumi provide a service plot for a year people or person beto asase no enti sankofo ne beto asase no a they will get all these services inti ye asase no ye beto ama aban no ebia one plot bia ebia beto ama aban ebia asemka ebia 10,000 aban no so nim say may invest ebia extra 5,000 ewa asase na me ton free ahemfofo no anase eye land owners no enti aban no so spend 5,000 eka asase no ho a aban no so betumi hu so okay ne me so me ton ama ebia kodwo entwi ana me ton ama ebia daddy lumba bia anase me ton ama ebia kaya ye ni bia asase no me so me de ebia extra ebia 3,000 mi be count as taxes ebe count na nipa kroni ba beto asase no onim se meton asase no 10,000 pounds anase $10,000 mpo a onim se ye beti eye friend say 9,000 no dia ma abusua kuo no a asase ne omo dia no aban no so be fa ne eye friend say de da so no an investment a waye no asase no so betene de taxes a e wa asase no so aban ne beti e ba ne sa people who have a friend say lands are more serviced akwan papa di dem insuo ekoho electricity koho a friend is saying telephone ahoma ewo ho enya afei na ye bekwa akotum na obia totototo ne basa ti enam ye nam kroni mpo a ye hu the beauty of ensase no ye hunu akwan ye hunu gutters ye hunu chese ya tonton asase na see we don't have leaders who are thinkers ye ni wo adwene no. The reason why Kwame Nkrumah in his wisdom ojiji ensase e wo brono bebre no ne say oya ne say look people live on these things, especially landowners, no, the custodians of the land ahemfofo no. But enyo mu nyina na wonim de ne nyansa no. Omo de ende omo pesika no. Iti omo person beton omo asase. But omo beton omo asase na ebe ha oman no daache. Because eso oman no so hye eye ensase in such a way say ye ton asase ne mawa. Yembo mode ankoton nsuo mu mfa amaw. Yembo mode ankoton ba bia wontimi nya akwan papa mfa so. Enti Kwame Nkrumah ye say brono ni bi wo wa obachi na ono ankasa ye develop into services plot senia wo bi ba beto a owo na kwan dada ya wo electricity wo telephone booths wo there are markets ye wo hospitals ebeboa nipa no a dachi oba be ne japade ebo asase timie. And these are the things. I say, Master, were you there when Kwame set the plan? Or it's off head? Hey, could you? Mudi amon pa disia. Eya disia na how de be hu. What you say? Oko TDC ya. Tema those days. Omuton service plot. Eya increments ideology. San or the building. Eya tema township. What you say? Aha. Oko teshinungwa. Ahemfofo no beka cho so omunsa ase bebre no. Kwame Nkrumah eje. And that is the reason why there were fights between Nungwa and La. Sorry, Teshi and La and Nungwa for we see assassin we Busia dia, we see assassin we Kwame Nkrumah na J, we see Kufuor time happen. Yes, Kufuor time. A jinemu din pa because the owners of the land Kufuor say Kufuor for assassin because sikana abana eso tuama ebusian for na sikana enko. The readings they are for NTS sika say no hunu abusuaku asi etua asase sika de ma wo mo because abusuaku we tumi ba o se we masase abusuaku we ba o se we masase. So there was problems. These things no just say off head. I research before I stand here and have a conversation because I know say information man feed you with the correct information I will be giving you poison. Maybe this is your first time watching me. My show, a fact finding a show. What do you say? What do you say? Anyway, it me my dream chila me chile say you bet me solve this kind of Dumsor no. We need to have lands, a service lands. To set TDC for ton, a service plots. No, those plots no a man for etimi tonto otoy no okwa akwan wo ho nsuo kɔ hɔ electricity kɔ hɔ telephone booth telephone lines wo hɔ nya afi na okwa akɔbrɛ na o chine bi in the next 5 years bo na ansase ni broni ni bo mu nyankanea afi ne basa and say if we want to reset. And I think say local government no obetimi the land owners no aye adwuma bom sanso na local government no obetimi the Ministry of Lands nso aye adwuma bom omo nyina betimi timu up no ma find those solutions ebeboa ama yen saase no aye twitwa tonton rough a yentimi nyi akwan yemfa electricity nkoho yemfa nsuo nkoho yemfa gutters papa nkoho no eto betwa ese ye nneoma as human beings are yedwene. 2026. So if we are resetting Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, so far lands and Hojumandi within the Kama, Ministry of Local Government, only a chieftains, Monfamo Honjim, Amontua to Adrene. I bet me I solve these issues. I bet me abo my Ghana. In Tiakoban Sabia 50 acres and then air service plotter, in capacity of a year friend is saying substations are ye de be ko a serve that community. What you say? Sapepepe. On the way community bi watakwa ho ekoshe ya ekufu adomu ebo modini ya forgotten apiati omutimi cc dan kama e de ekwan tutututum. It means our people the leaders omutimi aye ntimunya bibia abema Ghana fo se mani abie na mo panema efe na munya nkurasefo ye ka kurase ni obi otie kurase obi a onim ompa de pa ananim bie oti ase nti aban no ho ne de mommodin a na munya sa adwuma emfa maye. Hey Dr. Randy Asembeba. Hey ladies and gentlemen, ye picture ye damechi minim se we ye nua branti ofri adweso osu esu ben no osu o se ene de one ye kasa no NPP 4% ombo modin no mubu no ombo ne bukata na NPP 4 eha no ha omo ha ni nyina ne se NPP 4% eye Baumia ene eye Paul Adomochi omo pese omo chinchim ne nsa na konya na oteso ewo adweso as MP for adweso ye gifri ne nsem no na Dr. Ray me kodue mu a na mehunu sɛ ɛyampa asɛm a yɛnua na ɛka no nokore ɛwɔ nti ɛnam sɛ nokore wɔ mu nti no me yɛsɛ me de maso bɛto fam na me de information na me nsa aka ne nyinaa me de information nyinaa me nyi bi mfrim me mfe bi enka ho me de bɛbrɛ mo pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ sɛ ne ɛteɛ nti Ejisu MP ɛna ɛdɛ ɔda hɔ a ɔsu sɛ ohia mmoa na ne mmoa na ohia no ɔsrɛ NPP foɔ sɛ ɔmmɔmɔden a na ɔmbɛboa no because ɛnyɛ saa paa deɛ a Bawumia ne nkɔɔfoɔ ɔmbɛsɛ ɔmo kyinkyim ne nsa na ɔmo gye seat ne firi ne nsam na ɔmo de ma Paul Adom ɔkyere Paul Adom ɔkyere asɛm bɛn koraa deɛ Paul Adom ɔkyere so ayɛ waa do ɔmo so bɛsɛ odi MP o boy bi aba Paul Adom ɔkyere di Paul Adom ɔkyere so ayɛ waa do ɔpɛ MP edi o Paul Adom ɔkyere so ɔpɛ MP edi enti NPP for MP abranti ya odamachi osun pa osun ma lawyer boating osun se ene de Bawumia omokoto aba no okosopoto Kennedy akompreko Japan na because okosopoto Kennedy nti Bawumia buafu no Bawumia empenase even though omoto aba no wie wokọ Bawumia ho one Bawumia e de wo nsa koto nsa yem kyese omoko sresreye e ko share ne boso obeye adwumaden de aboa no 2028 asa na okoye a odi asemu ina akoto Bawumia anim no one ne yere eye Samira de na eja enye wo de iti omo so a kire se they will show abrantia Ejisu MP ana Ejisu MP so de abeto abontene wura boating lawyer edi abeto abontene a osun din ebusua ensem ni nyina no mepese mensa adaje mepese otie bi
se omu we mi nua ba Helena na omu we na Helena mu ha omu de Paul Adom ɔkyere aba. It's the vice president, the former vice president away. It's the national chairman. Could you have a money away? I didn't know my system as you are. Police station elections. Now most queue say, Mubedimum crop of Akusem. No to be because of time candidate. Mumubi and Mubachia Mukroma. Because I said that. Yes. Yes. That nonsense must stop. Yes. Kennedy we there. You are the chairman. So when you will be, I call your people to order. Yes, that's all. And this is what they are doing. Yes.
All right, in the Ghanaian politics, specifically MPP. Whatever happens to me, I know I serve my dear MPP. Facebook was so just was delete allegedly also on the post and was delete. Now, no, actually say looking at what is being done to me now, I may or may not succeed in the fight to secure my next term in parliament. But whatever happens to me, I know I serve my dear MPP well with my gifts and strength. The good thing is that I did nothing wrong. It is so sad, but I'm helpless. And you know, na echo viral. I want for chest. Nyedura, omo de po adomoche. Just say,
omo too mine. Kwabena watching. So MP. Wakada Ejisu for no so person to. Omo so akodi your friends. Enya na wa. Canada to aba ni we kwabena watching. Omo te so declare say o free MP. On free ba omo to no. Pa omo to no. Omai. Na say Ejisu for the be kire say obekọ. Dabi omai. Say ya dia won adwen si etu ni e change strategy dey to abana na che say etu no ade o ma change strategy no akasa wonya bi we wo se send your mercy call wo josu we say ya na ebe ko dia he may or may not succeed ewo na yin ni seat ade dia na ekoso o man first people ma appointing on choir election committee or no proposal say office say any panel akola Chairman Wontumi na sponsor appointing. Ti kebeya fairness ni change no. That is the information that I have. Enti change ni pa no. O man change ni we me nua honorable. Me refi baby also ojuso on ye de nako. Na o man honorable na no. Otimi ye adwuma na adru baby o se pressure. O man ye se rep now kono woni constituency executives no and e ko choose omo be elections na mo mai den ato and omo so hu say constituency no majority of them eta kwabna boate echi afede regional rep no call no for information say ontimi ne constituency executives ne yes appointment ono asset 3-member committee, 1 rep from each MP rep, we rep, omo na ekotena se aye. Emra ne se sen o man, wo de open branch na mani age. Party for national neck age atum. Any structures aba. Yen wi aso fam to aba no. O man ya so de form so kwa. Yes yeah, wow we old fagua. Wow we new fagua. I'm telling you. Wow we old. Just omo fine means bia.
And you took around.
Yes. Now, o man your reliable information I want. It is alleged. Say omu we mi nua ba Helena. Na omu we na Helena mu ha omu de Paul Adumochire aba. Kana omu Paul Adumochire joso me kura nye we ya mete ya. Ninim se se ofri joso.
How for your last election no. Wa me contest battle for you.
Minim.
Paul for joso.
Kolat na baby ye adwuma no nya baby sia.
Auntie
ahisem ne yam pewuti.
Mami Musa.
Yes ye do obi betu.
Mami Musa.
Me tell woman.
After all these years, and Nguasia NPP for January 2024
Almost that's right.
elections. Omo de way ye dia we ko ta we chi be tu no aba
kra asamba setra.
Ada bibi ye omo.
Aba setra. MPs bebre so.
Na bibi sa o. Enti no bia me di ba o me achi ana.
Nana.
No cry.
Na me hu se power no mo da so pa na omo mpa. Na kwabra mo ati matu na mo tu ni genuinely. Ni hu se say why you watu walusu. That one is the best. But see this dubious way I must start here. Now this on what to na what on one. O my wutu na unto on one. What to dumb but I don't know. So man the yaw kwa. Nipa de yaw beto abana. Eno na me kokade bia. Ono po ma ha dwen. Ya ne e ka no kure no. Tina me say party ni so man send the face ni bia from regional level. It is a mini anu nyagro papa o dwabin so mutu no. Why in Kansas
TV.
Aha.
Looking at what is being done.
Where the on one no masem.
I may or may not succeed in the fight to secure my next term. But whatever happens to me, I know I served my dear NPP well with my gift and strength. The good thing is that I did nothing wrong.
Oh my easy. As I say, selection
it's so hard, but
maybe.
I'm helpless.
So regional executives, no. Omono baumia na asuma omo.
As I say, the Sanya Becano.
David.
If what this young man is written, it's the vice president, the former vice president away. It's the national chairman. Could you have Omonia away? I'm in now on my system as you are. Police station elections. Now most Q say, Mubedimun crop for Wako say, no to me because of Kota Canadian. Canada no Kota Chino. Obia, it's Abna Sasa, no, I don't want to a man. Because I branch and movies anymore. Every only enough.
Yes,
but it is a 4 pen and normal pen. What is some wouldn't know, sir. Asante regional executives. Omu to a branch here we are. Maybe for just so.
Yes.
Very good.
Me catch them.
Yes.
Say regional executives tell me. Your friend say Francois.
Yeah.
We are regional executive. Secretary. Adamapia. Chamba Wontumi. Women organizer Nana Poma. First vice Obano.
Yes.
Any second vice, no rough.
Yeah.
Someone showing us a brand theory. He's an asset for NPP in the future.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh my cocoa phone was the same
person say mo yet Munsem Runa, my yen and Pebe Brenois. That's our brand theory. Moko Twaba, Monton Finchim. Sabusi Sino. Mubi and Muba Chia Mukroma. Because I say that.
Yes.
Sanquas,
Yes.
That nonsense must stop.
Yes.
Obi akota obi echi. Enti akoto aba no bibusa. Kennedy we near. Kennedy kwasi asebwe.
Against.
Abodi ade bia o ba omi anu pe na asem che hwan.
Dabi.
O pe ba omi asem e che hwan. Ene ye betu e. Sa na do time. 2024.
Yes.
Ebi mo say MPP agakasa kanoforiata yempeno
Enuti ini atu
ono bi e be fa so bia no ye betuno
Sikari be
utrem.
Yes.
137 munya 86 our parliament. You don't learn. What is wrong with you?
My when me minua de na make say on say we nu nyina kwa administrative work ti na make say executives anyway which abia amanfo be chairman na so
yeah
bo mafia as administrative work
administrative work you are a politician in kasa bo mafia e be jam ya
asem na be twa so
yeah the same man eti ebe wie no na mo ye ulusu a utumi complain
yes say you me
abranche na ko obi ana ejusufo mu nteme abranche we bae wone mutiye
yes
onko kumobi
yeah
pra obi
yeah
office and the conviction was that Kennedy beboa se Kennedy amawa every sada no party no airport info
grazie ko yi we
yi campaign edi koko politics no ye no okosie abranche we nyansa our cultural kwafo me you no dey hear me but when you see a potential you see what Mudia just said you are so skilled here or time and I don't pay me asem ye betu ye bepam da be na muti so adidi ba me
yes o my dey make out to say me kokobo na me bo
na party no say a one man show dia ada na muko election
yes that's it o my ne kokona me bo MPP for
o fam some free so na
MPP for no
Chairman Wontumi, you are the chairman. So when you be, call your people to order.
Yes, that's all. They should maintain. That's all. Sir, 88 MPs no. They should maintain them.
Would they maintain one cry? You clear elections. You clear elections. No one started you be free. And you had to ever some. You had to wait for those who are. You and then why?
I know the.
And I look at the word. Also, why you helpless?
Helpless.
Nyina do mani akusini yo muntuna wo nyina ben nka youth o ba o ye MPsa o kasa o tim say akwa we future o be bibia ma party he is one of them kwadra watch
yes
ye tu no chinchire twiti se de o mai obi antimi eh ajusu no NDC for tutu ayi mbobo glasses no NPP for so yi di film ye betu ni eyi ya samo anabo ya tawachi me de minua no me o me ofra me senior preko but ya so bia na o man wenu ne no ma ya aduma titititi no o me dey say ajaye do ma rampim na me dey dama enya me kura me te o na o dey we na esu na me assemblyman kito kura me kwa no ma behim na dey MP dey ho no it's annoying
yes
enya
yes I'm
so annoying enya so it's what you want share bibi
man dem na me ka say
MPP as a party don't you learn David Abomuri. Enti o ma ya twen. Ya se o ma present. Yeah, o ma present ni pa mienu. O mo hwe mi ni aba Helena. So de on ne ko enya wanwa. O mo hwe na ni mu odu na nya. Wo te se ball aduma aduma kira ba pe. Na em se Helena mu ayo.
Na di pa crash the news of free.
So, this is what they are doing. So, ball aduma kira me two camera watching. O ma we dey Judy Upa after a new programming. Mba Dominic ne nko ana wa ayo we ube se ne me kan wo. Yes. Enti e want
to support anyone.
Na o man ye ko no olusu amuma no fairly.
And then
fair election.
Abusia enti de ekoso wo NPP Ejisu MP no osu say omoto abani wiye ono supporto Kennedy one supporto Bawumia ti Bawumia nkofo ne sene tibia omonso be gumbe etia eno ana ejame bo evidence uze me no ha ne fact finding no ti nya dia me no menim sa de mane me ma the fact pepepe intimi the fact ni na ede amount said ye tie intimi no ka say de eye lawyer Boating osun wawa se Bawumia mo se omo na ye one term MP sa pepepe de ekoso eno no MPP ho asem de maka che o say ladies and gentlemen Womu suban no. Enye suban pa. Na me be kyerɛw de ntia suban ne nye suban pa. Now, quickly, me fan komo we ntwem. Na me den komo we twem a obeti nneoma bi ase. Me no ka say the chairman Wontumi of NPP. Yanhwe ne yi a enche omo de ne bwa akoto efiase. Chairman Wontumi because ene omo ana osusu se ebia enkomodie mu no beba beboa no. Omo nyina no omano ko etia. Chairman Wontumi na so ayehye. Na so ayehye. Na so ayehye pa. Me no ka say die witnesses a womo aban ne fa womo nsem womo ka fa Chairman Wontumi hu nyina ne se Chairman Wontumi ene bo womo pa se womo enkoye galamsey ewo Tano Nimiri forest mu womo de na womo ti womo baabi na chairman bebo womo pa ana womo so kogina forest nim ana womo kotumu agudie ntise ye wo nipa bi e betwe na so de a Chairman Wontumi ne yenkotwe na so na womo de womo no womo nye boni bia Chairman Wontumi nie story no Ghana Web, I've told you the fact-finding program the no Timamenkin kan bi na ti or say Wontumi instructed us to mine in the Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve. Former manager tells court. A former general manager of Akonta Mining has told the High Court in Accra that Bernard Ntwibo, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, instructed them to mine in the Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve. Edward Akwesi Okwokun, testifying as the first prosecution witness, said Chairman Wontumi gave the directive despite the absence of the required mining permits. Chairman Wontumi Akonta Mining and Kwame Entry and Kojo Owusu Bempa have been charged to allegedly undertaking illegal mining, activities in the forest reserve in the western region. They have pleaded not guilty and have been granted a bail. Akonta Mining is also facing charges of felling trees in the forest reserves without written authority and erecting structures without the required approval, contrary to Section 11A of the Forest Protection Act 1974, NRCD 243, as amended. Chairman Wontumi is personally facing 2 counts of abetting and unauthorized felling of trees, contrary to the same law, Section 2021 of the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29. Into witness testimony no yawade ya twemu bosome April no ana enre yai ana witness okokon ese Chairman Wontumi ene ka se omonko forest no monko tumu agudie even though no mu nyina nim se omunni license a edi too good o say can say in the witness statement adopted by the court on Thursday, 30th April, Kwaku said Chairman Wontumi, the second accused, instructed them to carry out mining operations in the forest reserves. After some months, A2 asked us to move into another area to continue our mining. He asked the court. The area was in the Awowin district near Enchi. Enchi, Awowin, that's district or western region. I say it was a forest reserve, the Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve. Okowaku said he questioned the legality of the directive. I say I knew from experience that we required a permit and license to mine in such areas. I asked Chairman Wontumi whether he had authorization, since I did not intend to do anything illegal. He said, according to him, Chairman Wontumi assured him that approval has been secured. He told me, and I quote, he told me to proceed, saying he had spoken with the then Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, a friend said Samuel, a friend said Abdullahi Jenapo, and the minister, and that the minister was aware. Okowaku said he later discovered that the so-called permit was not a valid mining license. It was only a no obligation letter from the Forestry Commission in response to the request by the minister. It was not a mining permit. We began mining in the reserves regardless, he stated. Itiwe, Chairman Wontumi, eja, mene woka say die, send court no, training your my no die, obesie. Chairman Ashanti region governor, Papa na was sister Joma ama beba Ashanti region, just obeji permit, every ncheno. Papa na was one of the obesi a year friend saying, a dan kese pa, ama na sen otumfuo a woye nyame kese Asante Mawura ono obesi a friend saying, hey Chema Wontumi so the NPP wa power no keka nsem pa o, hey na Chema keka nsem rough, Chema no hey NPP wa akonya so no abrante ni tumi ka nsem a utumi say hey na China nsem abrante kai de waza ebusia yehwe enie chairman timine o kase die wo mo kodi adanse ade aboa chairman no enche kianeki chairman bekwa akodem kakra bekwa akodem chairman bekwa akotwirim ko the way ansem ne ko ne die it doesn't look say chairman any eba betna efie ankan ko brunya de ebi a chairman bekwa akodi no nsawom obi bia wabomodin asay wo my Ghana yen sase why engage any illegality no ese aban no twe no so to we dey me no ka say chemano enioma nkoyi ma chema enkoyi no kreno ana maka nti chema we dey ebe ya so tre ben won dey obi na kan asem ye gene ntem te be abomodi ana gene ntem ho we no emma obi echa na adwu nze ne mabu ho a echa na adwu we no echa na adwu ti chema kona ko gene ntem chema Wontumi no nie chema kona ko gene ntem wo gene ntem a na wasebo ne ntem na waba be kan ye ho ne ye koyenim oti ase kona ko dem ntem yama wa 10 years bi oti ase 10 years no so de ka wo mfie na chairman birthday na chairman the 50th birthday o de ka 10 years no ho a anya ya abụkwa akodem no wacha court prison age there wacha 57 56 there na 57 58 there na you no apie no ababa Ghana 1957 no apie why next time mo koba bi mu a umbe say o man say o man japade all because we NPP ninti Akufo-Addo say wonye galamsey enso witness say na wonim say woni nkrata you took the laws into your hands and now we hear the wope ti chairman the atu idea sa pepepe yo abrantie yiso ono so your friend kwabena it just NPP for the on ba so my bokro no ne pa o kwabena dubu a ono so de ne da ho no kwabena die kwabena edie no kwabena so de no kwabena so ono so enche ono so ebia ono so enche kra ono so wakwa akoda eye nsawom ono so nsemu aba no ma memfa mbo we kwabena dumu ayen so nsensem no ono so wa ha eti abusua ma memfa momodian na memfa mbo kama yenkoyenim ora no yesi ora is dead me kra dem say ora no ye operation reward all looters but since you me wonu say the way and sem dey kone dey kan ahwani a by December dey pair or see thieves by December dey nkofo we be prison or say kwabena edubu ahen sent huge sums of money from BNC account to friends and businesses including proprietor of Alaji's wife Wache Rashida Sani just say abrante no the Ghana sika no the detail share kwabena du wine the Ghana for sika detail o di diche o de sheche nko a o de koma Alaji wife Wachi Alaji's wife Wachi Rashida Sani. Hey, Charlie. It's easy. Inti a year a friend is saying Mildred Donko, prosecution third witness, and the testimonial or court or no the command. Ladies and gentlemen, you free one memfa a yes and Komowe. I think say a very important and Komowe a very important. Magana Fuina. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dr. Ren TV. Na Ian Twasun Yam Koyenim. Why? Yam Koyenim. I was a Enkomo issue. The Enkomoni Nina no very simple. The TNE. Me no ka say the minim say we hunu eye owura maso Kofi Juma. Ono na oye Gehok for pain. Me no ka say a granting a bail. Ede na owura maso Kofi Juma owura maso Kofi Juma niema waye enye niema nketewa yede ne call Gehok no akobon akoye eniema bi a ensem fata ewo Gehok ntimi ne wokase yokufo se ese oba na obeyi nsem bia no omoche oma grant ni bail ensem no de dos. Now, dear na owura Kofi Juma aye eye wo Gehok. De oye na Gehok eni. E de call Gehok no. Mo be kaya. Obebusa se Gehok de nanka eye den. Na me pen latest picture ba Miami nya. Mfanchem. Owura maso Kofi Juma. E de call Gehok no. Sika otua de ma ne ho sika ono ankasa every a o de ko weekends me ka kire wa obubefu de etoso mienu Gehok adwuma no company ne ye Kwame Nkrumah apenso ana company no Nkrumah bo modern ayeden eji si ho ma Ghana ekwan ya beboa Ghana. Iti enam say eye ensa ho adwuma de you will need bottles. Iti Kwame Nkrumah nyansa mu no ode eye aboso glass factory ekwan ya befa so ebe glass nya ye bottles a ebetimi de ensa na gum na ya ton bi wo Ghana na ya export bi for foreign exchange. Abusia de tie ne say owura aye maso Kofi Juma call Gehok no de ono pe eno okokoye no ho o pe nipa o wiase a ombu akufo ado baako number 1 only respect ema akufo ado ye maso Kofi Juma obi a onim NPP ni bia onim owura maso Kofi Juma nim maso Kofi Juma the way a wo akukuduro a ode cancer. In fact no kana adwene. That is how I otie. Obianim they say he is a very vociferous man. Obobona dwene to no okonani. He's a fine man. But then mum ni suban enye fine sir. Wo hwede o man de share ne nsa se emu niema office kakra bi onko dan no omboa. Abusia nke be ye fese nke ne koto ano. Nko be ye bibi e be boa mo man na konani. Atirie osi oye doctor nanado ye ne in law oye obona adwinche nanado long time nye ne ene say ne ba ne ware akoware nanado ba ndi oni ho hwe they are friends but okana adwene obi ono some of the old videos and then the old audios about Kufuado enye kra in the early 2000s it was really bad, but I don't want to go into those ones now. TNE owura maso Kofi Juma hoyi ye de Gehok share ne nsa no ye Gehok sika sembasa FJ so the okoye ne say Ghana aboso glass factory a Kwame Nkrumah nyansani zimani de hye Ghana ni de hye kronkron me amenana amene ni nyina free kruba akoso a oye me maternal eye friend say relative edi aboso glass factory by maso Kofi Juma ɛsi yɛn kɔtɔn abɔso glass factory ɛdi enti na ɔsi yɛn kɔtɔn abɔso glass factory very simple. Everything about Kwame Nkrumah no ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo tɔn, because you see the more you sell a japade a Kwame Nkrumah yɛ no nkyirima ne ba ɔmo ntumi nkonya biribi a ɛde Kwame Nkrumah ka sɛ oh saa factory hwan na yɛ oh yɛ Kwame Nkrumah sɛ factory ni wa ntumi nkɔku nipa kora ɔde biribi say aba. So it's something a ɛyɛ deliberate and also diabolical and also bitterness and wickedness of this NPP people led by Akufo-Addo and Kenneth Ofori-Atta. NPP eye ekuwa nipa miensa adwene ena omde akyekere. Media meka se eye nipa enum. One eye owura a friend Buzia. Ono kofo ena eja ohunu Buzia se oye ne mentor, ne godfather. Two eye JB Dankwa. Ye toso miensa eye Kenneth Kuntunkunku Ofori-Atta ne nananom. The Dombos. Sorry. And so on. But you see, when we talk about the modern day of a NPP Noah, a Buzia, JB Dankwa, and Dombo, what the Titidiane bar now the Kenneth Ofori-Atta become now what the a friend is saying, or more Sebu, almost believe in other fashion, yet a soldier for almost so anchor money a free farmer, what the Omunina become. They don't believe in Kwame Nkrumah. And your bonnet say obi believe in you. But the man in your bonnet yana say send the be ye bibi papa na enchirima ye nyina benya hom fa so na otan enti adia o man nyina benya hom fa so no ye sheda de boapayo ba be say sa enuama ni nyina all because in the name say edin koso a ye de be kai sa nipa kro no enti everything in Nkrumah, they destroy. They do everything within their might and their power to destroy Kwame Nkrumah's legacy. And one of the legacy here said, you will see Adia Nkrumah building the factories, the companies. Now, you see, Maswa Kofi Juma, eko a year Gehok no, okoye de wope, tonton. Discard the nsa bosi kem the co weekends could din for because Akufo-Addo na president and he has no respect for Akufo-Addo. Did your pen oye because when you say Akufo-Addo mu yebi enti ono nso be yebi ti oye bia we ye bema sikrum na koka ukoka ono nso be ba be kan dia wonim. And today we have seen, you see, for me, I have stood here many countless times and I've talked about Ora. Cha Eche. Rebecca said, President Aka said, the wheel of justice grinds slowly. Me them say, it only grinds slowly when the person is politically connected. Otimase. Aha. Because he won't go for mutimi within 1 week. No more did that. I hear friends saying, he sells, Ubetina near Koya name, Ubeka just sank of no muniska no. Whether we ska uniska. Justice should not punish the poor in society. No. Justice should rather punish the people who knows better, or better, no. And I've given you an example. I was Singapore. A businessman, a minister of state, a two crime, or do airport, any a chair, no. Or then a yere, and then a ma, the money society, a giant and mano. A momuku tna baby. House arrest, but papa nani ne yere ne domina kugu sales. E could di woman sem e punish wo. E di entra. Singapore for say, sa time no mo chichiri kuro. And he say, oh baby, papa so go holidays sa. Na say nko find a local hotels ni bi. Na nko koda ho no advertise local hotels no. Send near hotel run benye sika. No dey tua workers. Na nyesa odisik odi no one be joining a businessman no more holidays. Meanwhile, businessman in the ETL. This is how Singapore punishes corrupt people. This man, a friend of Ora Maswa Kofi Juma. They promised Ghanaians that when we give them the power, they were going to solve the problems of our nation. And to be honest with you, many of us believed in them, even though people advise us not to believe in them. Timie. And today, you know the way they destroyed and damaged majority of the ministries, majority of a friend is saying institutions are they were to ano. Maintain MPP, maintain MPP. But you see, we are building a nation for every Ghanaian, not for political followers or a few politicians and their families and their friends and loved ones. No. Susuampa say eye na japadia obepeso obeton ana obeni. In fact, a correctly a Bosso glass factory ye turn them as scrap owners, scraps. A whole factory that has the capacity to employ tens of thousands of Ghanaians. Yeah, then ye turn ye and them as scrap dealers. This man, a turn them as scrap dealers. Very, very bad. Even if you don't have the knowledge to revamp the factory poor, seek advice from people who can do the job. And the answer is because it was built by Kwame Nkrumah. Etienne Seno, the same way, near our Bonsa ties. Guess what? They sold Bonsa ties to a private company. And guess the private company, the people who were behind the private company. It was Michelin ties. Unim the entire Michelin ties, Ebeto Ghana Bonsa ties. Unim the entire. Because not Ghana ties was one of the best ties. And now you manufacture a supply from France and Holland. And so cars like Renault, Peugeot, no we use Ghana Bonsa ties. Omo build omo cars ni we are. And no the chassis because of the quality. So it was competing with companies like Michelin, companies like the Goodyear, companies like Kessier. So they were afraid that the expansion of the Bonsa tie factory, Ebema yen towo ties. And guess what they did? The people of Michelin ties sent delegation to La Côte d'Ivoire to meet Fofo Boahe. And through Fofo Boahe's connection in Ghana, gave money to Ghanaian politicians. And then bought that company, collapsed the company. A business war. If you don't have understanding, you will not understand. There are sometimes foreigners, it talk company, no my company not because of anything. Because other company be shining. And these people calling themselves lovers of the nation Ghana are not lovers, but destroyers of the nation Ghana. It's sad sometimes to say Sankofu we ni adwene pamaye. It's sad. You see, they are not able to read in between lines. Because you see, Obibusa say, why is Donald Trump joining Israel to attack Iran? No, it's strategic. It's a strategic. One, to make sure, I will face the Chinese people. Yes, they are becoming too powerful. Two, I will make sure, I still want to maintain my economic powers on this continent. Among for Soriano Pap and Koye Bibi Keke, especially Akwesi Bruni. But our politicians are unable to read in between lines. Into Yakoyanim, near Sayabayachi, near Debia, stagnant, Yankoyanim. Companies that were supposed to by now employ more Ghanaians. Yagunina. I keep telling politicians, building Ghana is not difficult. Any politician in Ghana who tells you building Ghana is difficult is a thief who wants to steal from you. Take it from me. Whether NPP, NDC, CPP, QPP, whatever people who came after Kwame Nkrumah, telling you building Ghana is difficult, it's a thief. They lie you. Guess what? We have seen a country on this continent that a man who was as tall as Oseche Mensah Bonsu built China, took 400 million people out of poverty. So don't tell me 35 million people, no, building them and taking them from poverty is difficult. No, it is lazy thinkers. Our politicians are lazy in thinking. They don't think, they don't reason. They are interested in having sex, having big buttocks, big breasts. They are interested. When people are thinking to make the impossible possible, our politicians are thinking about sex, car, house, sex, car, house. Go to London, stay in London, send my family, London, America, go to Australia, sex, sex, sex. I bought my house, I bought my car. So look at the Ghanaian politician. Every time they talk to you, oh, me will cars say, me will fear say, me will die say, me ma wa brochre. Foolish politicians are the people who tell you say me ma wa brochre. When he is a minister, when he's a vice president, he's a president. Oh, ma wa brochre. You are a joker. You are a joker. But you see, the people that I am fighting for, the Ghanaian, will come here to try and tarnish my image, attack me, and, make people think, say, I am not credible because, in the end, you are fighting to liberate the people out of a friend is a colonial political slave mentality. Do you know what that company, Ebetimi, employ? We use glass. We use things of glass. Oko be a living room. Yes, serve or you use glass that serve or. So it means people buy. It's a product amount for talk. So why do you collapse a product that people buy? No, I crave for a broochery. What do you mean? Why abandon yours, destroy yours, and then make the politician, the minister, because of a 10%? Meanwhile, you can locally produce it, and you get more workers. You get more people that you take out of poverty. You employ more people. Your people that finish university and come and stay home, you can have accountants. One more Mango School can become cleaners and laborers in this company. You will get people on a year friend is saying machine workers who will be repairing, fixing the machines are company to be used, engineers as we call. But you see, the politician are lazy thinkers. My people, when you see me here, I don't stand here to come and fight. So that is not me. My purpose is to put pressure on my leaders to think and build Ghana for us. Because we have everything it takes to come out of poverty. Because it is the natural resources that make us a country great and mighty and powerful. Those natural resources, including the human resource. We have a young population who wants to work. The Ghanaian youth is not lazy. Tell me, how can a lazy youth travel to Libya in search of greener pasture? That youth is not lazy. The youth that does not depend on credit card is not a lazy youth. That youth that can sit on a Mediterranean boat and doesn't know where he is going, but with the aim that I'm going to Europe, is not a lazy youth. He is looking for job. What is job? Adding value to your natural resource to provide a service for people. And in providing service for people, people pay for the service. That's all. That's all. But these wicked people that we gave them the opportunity to become servants, stole us and became kings, queens, lords, manchame over us. It doesn't make any sense. Let me ask you this question. Go to your kitchen. Ask yourself, what product and what kitchen are made in Ghana? Apart from Wadro and woman. Tell me, how many products and what kitchen are made in Ghana? You even buy chicken from Abrochi. Can you just think about it? Can you just imagine? Even your fridge, you don't have local manufactured fridge, and you live in a climate that is hot. Yet, we've not been able to teach our people to manufacture and produce fridges. Imagine if we have a company, a localized Ghanaian fridge company. Look at the number of millions of Ghanaians. Our fridge ni betimi aton di ama. Look at the number of market and the money we will have as a people. But the politician is lazy. He prefers so we become people that we import every nonsensical activity things, product. We consume everything. Today, the Ghanaian consumer, we consume pizza, we eat pizza. Our taste has changed. If you take the Ghanaian girl to a restaurant, she wants to go and sit at KFC, cross her leg, and me them eat pizza. Esam, flour. And you di tomatoes atotoso. And you di ebro. Yeshani ebro ni di ebro ni bi atototoso. And you di ebi a friend is saying a chicken kakra apia ni di awo wo mu. But the way Obroni packaging in Yama, and everything is about packaging to them. But a sandwich, a pan, a brodo, and a pie, and a di akoko na mashim, and a din your man, you may be a kikan lettuce, name a mayonnaise be a gum. That's all. And no, I don't know. Oti sandwich, burger, a brodo ni akoko. Let's be honest to the people and serve them righteously. When say we myself, it do better subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Me no need to talk. We me nua Ghana ni. Me do send ya wodo me. To the bia me call fire for fire. Facha me. Me ya Ghana ni de. Me hu nua me bi na nya me fa meka. De friends me boss waba. Me bo omo abodini. Me hye wo mu nkran no ma ye more. And I mean Isaac make us say a cultural shift. We are moving away from organic food to GMO food, genetically modified in Yane and an ED. Intiana Ghana ni no Soriano pa. O free say, Chinchine try. I say, o ye team pampa. O se me de milk no, I am a mumpi. To share milk ni gumbebre yo. Now with the bread kesi bi ato ho. And you would dear, o se me de me usikeni pa. Uhu Ghana ni and the fly kesi ubisano so a big man. Papa, you're a big man, how are you? We live and we kidney na adwa. And we are old because you're common. Yari womb. Yari womb. What you say? You be kind of crenoa. Sickness and kwa. A tank one, ye man can ye move and chem. We am na ekesi and I am from a bonnet in kwa. When I compare yari bentu be na pay yari be no numine ye we sabini a kekedrubi ne friend garlic be na fasa. Kona mami be in 2 hours now we will girlfriend been found ten and as no fan one for bentu and show you not say. Oh Charlie be I say kwasi atanko a. Can. No cry na make. Inti yadi papa we yadi adwuma ne share ne nsa no. Wanye ne ye. Ladies and gentlemen, wanye ne ye kra. Now, mami mfa mo nsi ase. Cholesterol, mami mfa mo nsi ase. Me time no aso. Me time no aso. Enkomo ba ku bia na ese me di quickly. But enkomo no anyway, fa enua ba we ho. O se mami mbonitew na yenko. Mami mbonitew. Enkomo we mami mfa me hwe enkomo we na me mfa mbonitew na yenko. Anyway, so okay. It's about this our lovely lady. So let me see. Ooh, la 1 4 2 5 6 7 8. Connect. Yemboni tete uni yenko yenim. Yes. Okay. Come on over here. Efa yenua baba wa bia we know madam for. She's a very good friend of mine, and I know people who know say madam for pa. And now they are saying be about betuja. Asema or the about betuja or the tuja I think say enra. I know me already I knew it, but and same to the bia uni obi di nkomo wo kokoemu a untimi mfa beto abonten agini pa na nkasa de beto abonten a na eja opese wo ka bia na so ayede waka ananya sa na ye no sai ba ne sa nipa na every time bia with the respect amount because when you say we are very when you say we are a person a sebio onfa ne nsem beto abonten basa wetimase why asem na making I'm talking about this a beautiful lady oye mi ankasa me nua ba obeka se na we den obeye nua ba anyway I'm funny mfonyi into amaye nyina ye oni Shali di asembia betudwa se mo a mowo a friend is saying new force for a free neko on can new force it is a muhuno be bia se obi yusu ni mfonyi se or your new force member on can new force me amadam na minim dada because no ni me di ho nkomo minim dada no ni me di ho nkomo ba me obi a obi ni me di nkomo a owura poku meka Ghana for yefu akese no owura poku se maka na asem owura poku unka ho omo a the other people you are not part of it facha me enti enu abai o de abetudwa se efiri na ekọ ema obi anyusu ni mfonyini ebi obi anyusu ni din ema obi ankase or a member of new force. In fact, ensem wo pa mimi ntimi nka minim mambeso no angasa beka na ase because you obi a meni nkofo ni medi nkomo emu nketo emu mpeinfo emu mfimfin emu omo a mensem fatakra no a sabio omo ye mpeinfo omo wo mbi papa bi omo sika bi ne omo abodini professor ne ho ne ma omo position akasi emu ni medi nkomo pa eti ebi mu beto se bia meni obi di nkomo na me de record na me de beto abontina enye nice. And I'm also a gentleman and well trained. What do you say? Now, or the abetuja and some of those. But me take it time, no making kind of crabby at the amount. Efa a Shalimar Abbuisi. A some of the abetu abonti. Now, quickly, I mean, kofa story na menking kaima. I say, stop using my image, Shalimar Abbuisi dumps new force. The okaine ni. I say Shalimar the Belgium national and advocate who once served as the public face of Ghanaian businessman and political figure, Nana Kwame Bediakon's New Force movement, has formally and publicly cut ties with the organization. I knew about this a year ago. I think I will even say I knew about it because myself and her, we have conversations, and he confided in me a lot of things. She's a good lady, a good person, but sometimes wicked people take advantage of good people. Yes, wicked people take advantage. Yes. Let me continue. It says that Belgium national and advocate who once served as the public face of Ghanaian businessman and political figure Nana Kwame Bediakon's New Force movement has formally and publicly cut ties with the organization. She has also warned that any further use of her name, image, voice, or personal content without her authorization will be met with legal action. In a strong-worded public statement dated April 28, 2026, Shalimar disclosed that she had received information suggesting that the New Force, New Africa Foundation, New Africa Congress, and persons associated with Bediakon, popularly known as Cheddar or Freedom Jacob Caesar, may be preparing to release content featuring her likeness, despite having been served with a formal cease and desist letter weeks earlier. The development comes despite a formal cease and desist letter issued on my behalf on 13th April 2026 through my lawyers, Merton and Everett LLP. Oliver Bakavoma, the law firm. Yes, I know a lot about this, but I don't want to get involved because she has confided in me many things. Oh, yes. You know, when Cheddar came to UK here, they published a video as if to say a British broadcasting company invited them and interviewed them. That was not true. Per my information, it was their chauffeur driver. They rented a place, a studio, and allowed that chauffeur driver, the taxi driver, to act as a journalist and to interview. I don't want to go into much. There were payments that was supposed to be paid to some people. The payment did not go. A lot of things has happened. And today, Shali, upon my advice, I told her, the best thing is to issue a presser so that people will know that you are not associated with the New Force brand or with the Freedom Jacob Caesar brand. You know, sometimes some of these our job when we ye adwuma no a utimi nyankofo mo mutimi attack you do what them me insult me kan da wa ha say enka me coat na be ka me shirt because I believe say Jesus Christ mpo we yaw. Who am I? The only thing I will never on earth support is a friend or a person who will insult the woman that gave birth to me. That one you have crossed boundary. If you insult my mom, whether she is ugly, whether she is not beautiful, it means that you've crossed the boundary. When Jacob Caesar's case came, and I started talking about Jacob Caesar, many people who attacked me, insulted me. Insults don't get to me. No. Abua, pasia, or your cromfo, or your fraud, or your scammer, it does not get to me. At all. Because I am a public figure. Some will love me, some will hate me. I know this from day one. So I'm not looking for friendship on internet. No, I don't. Those who are genuine, I respect them back. But I see through those who are not genuine. Yes, I see. Last I heard that somebody is sitting on his platform and he insulting me that I have scammed somebody. I've duped somebody. I said, if it is true that I have scammed somebody, let the person take me to British police. I'm not above the law in UK. Yes. Yeah, it's not Ghana because so me do obisi kamabo obi krono me you me your comfort, and you will bring it on the internet thinking to disgrace me. If you really believe, say my ball krono, I don't know for me come na mreni mu fo no enfa abanka bambe to mensa na wonfa picture ne beto so oh oye say no obo me krono ne ko say for people to believe. But to look for people who are already trying to tarnish my image, oh please, I'm not looking at that. No matter what, we will step on toes. But the fact is what I will speak and share. Yes. That is the gospel truth. I have nothing against any Ghanaian. Because I keep saying it on my platform, say, if once you are a Ghanaian, and because you are a Ghanaian, you can never be my competitor in this life. Yes, because when I'm looking at competitors, you being a Ghanaian, you cannot be my competitor. Do you know why? Because you are my country person. Why do I compete with somebody who comes from the same country that I come from? No, I don't do that. Because when you be papa, Ghana nyina na enya. Yes, our real competitors are the people who are going. Our real competitors are the people who are manufacturing aeroplanes, cars that we use our hard currency monies to go and buy. So when I'm here, I am seeking the right people that can lead the nation, not for a few people. That is why sometimes you see me, I go very hard on people. And some people don't like it. Because after all, D Red, D Sexy, Dr. Who, Dr. Red is speaking the truth. Yes. Shali, and you're happy. Yes. I know. Because when me didn't come up. Me didn't come up. And me respect no the way out here. And me, I am a protector of women. Omoye decent. Omoye very gentle in their speech. And for her to come out to say, Emma obia mfa bibia fa new force emfa ni mfo nyini betown There is more to that story. Yes, there is more. Look, when say, or the same way better than new force of only be can or ya shower. You see? Emra no support to new force, the man can say or ya shower. She has chose to be diplomatic. And or the asema betuja. Say a free neko me mobi amfa ni mfonyini ne content ni image associate eye nana Kwame Jacob Caesar. Mo friend cheddar. Adena mo friend ashawo. Intina munim so ya ashawo na muka so me support mo. This time mo support him na munim so ya ashawo. Because ene watwe ne ho afiri mo nti no yen gu nanimu ase. De na mo je. New force of war, de na mo je. To a man a lawyer Oliver Baka Vomawo actual. The letter demanded an immediate end of the unauthorized use of my name, image, likeness, voice, and audio-visual content, and the removal of all material, creating the false impression that I remain affiliated with, supportive of, or authorized to speak for the new force. New African Foundation, New Africa Congress, Nana Kwame Bediako, Cheddar, and or any affiliated person or entity. I quote, I am no longer a spokesperson for the new force, New Africa Foundation, New Africa Congress, Nana Kwame Bediako, or any affiliated entity, movement, campaign, or platform. I am not professionally affiliated with them, do not represent them. I do not speak for them in any capacity, she said. She also moved close to any legal gray area around her past involvement with the movement, stressing that prior consent cannot be treated as an ongoing license. Any consent, permission, release, license, waiver, or authorization that any person or any organization may claim to have had in relation to my personal content has been formally revoked. My past participation in any activity cannot be converted into a permanent license to use my identity. Hey! Bruni na ekasanu. Kana apene. Asanso afa lawyers. Oma tro da na kwa mebedi akon. Omde nkrata ni bia mano. See, Abbuisi further served a direct warning to media houses, bloggers, social media platforms, and political actors. And that's why my friend Nigeria. Shali. Me no more can say my very first story in the cries I send and I say, hey Shali. My good friend Shali. Hey, Shali nya betre. We nya Dr. Ren can make say biana. Ana Dr. Ren ompe na kwa me bedi akwa asem no ompe na asem na we say no we. Hey, Shali. Look. And someone to ask where. I am therefore imploring all persons, media houses, bloggers, social media platforms, political actors, campaign teams, and affiliated organizations to take notice and not publish, circulate, repost, promote, or amplify any content containing my name, image, voice, likeness, or personal content released by New Force, or personal content released by New Force, New Africa Foundation, New Africa Congress. Nana Kwame Bediako, also known as Cheddar and Freedom Jacob Caesar, and persons acting for or in association with them, she added. In December 2023, Anna Omoche Noa Eja, charging with false declaring herself a student to obtain a permit in Ghana, though she pleaded not guilty. Me no ka say o fine abano Ghana for etuano. Omo ma sika. Sika na mde ma no so o de akoya adoye. Nti mebusa ne say sika no mutua ne nyina. Hey, me sending the message now. I say yes. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, it news na ebaye no. Me pese me de mamo no. Any from my own good friend, Shali. And I'm de atomo de. Onye. Se wo hwe no ha. Unhu no a. Amemfa ne mfonyini. Enkyere. Onye. Belgium ababawa. Onye. Every now and then she pays me a good visit here in London. Oh yes. Whenever she is in town, she will visit me. Oh, madam, me penasem. Or pemasem pa. No credit me catch. Or pemasem ye pa. Obume. And I mean to me buno. Pa. Because I know how to keep a secret. And you know that they better abontia. Come in can't. Yes. Or no, I better abontinti. And I'm the catch. Yes. Onim the maya the amano. Ano nusu nim. And I miss me nim how I respect it, appreciate. You dim Shali. I was here. Aha, and I made in some panibisi. Yame adumwa. Ebe say shia ochna 12 to 1 p.m. Me need lawyer Francis at the Legal Digest ebebro. Take note of it. Ochna no pansu shia me ewo Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM ewo UK Chroma 87.5 ewo Ghana. O cruising our drive ubetim. Me name yankasa me eye artist. Me shena se me boano se Ghana fo nyina mo betene nka. Me yankasa me sister ketwa. Me boano se Ghana fo nyina betene nka ochina. Me nam so a. Oh, Afritude. How are you, my dear sis? Ito ochina me nua bay me de ne ko me ye me media tour with me artist or nenyum nice. Oh yes, nenyum is sweet and lovely. Iti mo beti enka. Me the universe and send mo follow me on TikTok. Mo fanye video na mo repost na mo fan send me na me share. We are helping. Anything Ghana, they munim said makoma so. Anything Ghana, Ghana ni be ye no. Me bomodi an support e pushi ni papa no. I betimi aboa ma ye din Ghana no. Atre akowiase nyina na ejina ne tintim. Iti no kre no. Oni DJ Darling J. And a be hosting. Of course, I'm still with a Rainbow Radio. Yes, sir. My busy kakra. I'm a radio presenter here in the United Kingdom. Me sanso ka a journalist the way UK nyina we are British for. Me sanso ka wo. Aha. Ensempa ne de besi ase. Mame na wase. Nyame aduma wo kina e be sanso ehia. May eye bosome foforo. And na 1st of May. De wo hwehwe. De wabɔ ho mpai. De wo de ato na nanem anim. De wo de ato twedi ampo Nyankopɔn anim enam ne doba so Yesu Kristo so. De wo de to eye Muhammad nim enam ne doba so eye Prophet Muhammad so. De wo de to Allah nim enam ne doba Prophet Muhammad so. Sampai bono. On ansam. Oma wa hoadene. Because se wonya sika no na hodi ni wa untimi enjoy. I pray for good health, long life, and riches for you. We are Ghana need ye nshira baby a wobɛkɔ biara. Baby a wobɛdu a amanfoɔ foforɔ ɛkɔ, other race ɛkɔ, na ɔmo ho ɛkyerɛ wɔ. We are Ghana need to do a wonye nshira. That's all. Nemo matamfo deɛ monkɔ so na mombrɛ. One love. NEDC. Thank you. God bless our homeland Ghana, make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever and ever.